not walk this path alone, no matter where I'm bound. We all stand on someone's shoulders when we reach for higher ground.
Okay, so this poster was in my office behind bookcases. I don't know when I covered it up with bookcases. But anyway, there's a picture. It's from the Detroit Free Press. Is that what it says? Yes, the Detroit Free Press from Friday, March 10th. I was doing a show at the Detroit Women's Coffee House. So they used my picture down here. Irene Young photo, of course. But I was like totally thrilled that I was on the same page as Buddy Guy, who's one of my guitar heroes, a great blues player, still alive today. And here we are in 2023, still alive and still playing. So that was a big get for me to be in the same league as Buddy Guy. And this poster is from the Indiana Black Pride Festival. And it's one of the rare things I have. I just noticed it actually has the year on it. A lot of times I and other musicians make flyers that we just put the month and the day and not the year it was happening. But so I just now realized this was in August of 2006. And this poster is not someone I knew, but I have friends that were very involved in the lesbian history archives, so they gave me this picture. I don't know who this woman is. She was a friend of a Black lesbian named Mabel Hampton, who I had met at one point, and it was an exhibit for in memory of the voices we had lost. And so it's kind of appropriate that we have no idea who this very beautiful butch lesbian was. So I just want to pass that on to you. Okay, this is when I lived in New York. The main folk club that was very supportive of women's music was Folk City. So this is a flyer from a gig I did there. And I'm thinking, give me the timing of the gig, end of July, and the fact that I had a band. And a band is expensive to do. That's why I don't tour with one. And all these people were in New York. But I even then normally would not have done a show with a band. So I was probably getting ready to play the New England Women's Music Retreat, which was a women's music festival in the Northwest. Julie Homey has been in and out and around women's music. She worked a lot with Teresa Trull, and I think contributed actually to my first album. Jean Feinberg is the horn player from Deuce. Her and Ellen Steele were horn players that fronted that band. I don't know. I have no idea who Terry Summerlight is. Gone from my memory. But Barbara Cobb is a bass player that worked with Nydia Mata. It's all fading away. She's the bass player in her band, and also Barbara Cobb worked a lot with Laura Nero. And Barbara Cobb is still around. So this is a show we must have done in preparation for Newmer. And what I found was the set list of what we performed at Newmer, and that would have been October 1st of 83. So this is more than likely from 83 as a prep for the performance. And I think it's just really funny that I don't, you usually open with a strong song of your own. I don't have a song called Crazy in Love. It must have been a strong song. I have no idea what it was. So there's that. This is a program from, oh goodness, a date on this, 1988. When Olivia Records was celebrating its 15th anniversary, we did shows around the country, and one of them was in Atlanta that we performed here. So that is the program. This is the program from Olivia, and all of us who were on the label at the time were there. Was Diane there? This is me, even in an Olivia program with my name incorrectly spelled. No, Diane was not with us for the 15th. Because I'm not seeing her, but Fred was there. Also pieces that I actually found in my brother's collection of things. I haven't saved a whole lot years and years ago, like back when I was in teen, I got trapped on a lost weekend with my parents out on Long Island, and there was a woman there who had been a performer, and she just got overly drunk and kept dragging me in to see her scrapbooks and making me go through. So I swore back then I wasn't going to save anything, and that was really stupid because there's just a lot, very much I don't remember, and a lot I don't have. But my brother evidently saved them. I would send out snail mail, because that's all we had back then, for when I toured. So this is a tour from spring of '88 and fall of '88. And I look at how many shows I did within the amount of time. There's probably at least 50 shows on each card. Yeah, I get tired. This sometime, but it was amazing. This is around touring around the album with a little luck. So Pam Martin used to book my tours. She did a bang-up job, kept me really busy. And this last piece, except I forget what's in there. Check. What is this? And following, again, is addressed to my brother. Yes, it is. He saved it. In spring of '89. This was a tour that, so 88, a year's tour, followed by spring of '89. Actually, in 1990, I took a sabbatical because I was just really tired. So I told Tam, who was still doing booking, if something comes in and it's really neat, I'll do it. But don't look for any work from me because I need to be home for a while. And that really worked out and kind of saved my sanity. And I don't recall. This is in that file, so what's in there? Okay. All right, so is there more than one? Okay. All right, this is the same show. This is Oven Production, the women's production company in Cleveland, Ohio. And this is a show I did with them at the Women's Coffee House in Cleveland in October of '26. Take a year, any year, about fire without a date. Yeah, no, there's no date on it. But around this album, so it would have been before, sometime '85, '86, because then by '87 I was touring around with a little luck. Okay. So somewhere around there.
Is there something else?
Well, it's just, I think I had 2 copies.
Okay.
With that. And in 1979, there was a March on Washington for gay and lesbian rights. Wow. And there was a benefit to I guess, a film. Lynn Campbell, I think her name was, who produced the film about the March on Washington. And the film, there's a benefit premiere at Town Hall in New York on my birthday. So that I got to be part of.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So, a little piece of here. So I think this
is golden. We're beautiful. We're so glad to be able to take these very precious items as part of the ZAMI NOBLA archive and just, you are us. We are you. We love you. We love the work you've done. You're amazing, awesome. And just being able to have receipts of all of this is just, it warms the heart.
You know, I was talking with Irene Young, photographer, about this. And she, of course, has treasure troves of pictures from all days, but we didn't realize we were making history at the time. We would have dated everything better if we had. We were just fighting the good fight and living the life that we thought that we should have.
Yeah.
You know, and just doing it. So I didn't document it. Some people were more ridiculous about it than me. Mm-hmm. And I now put years on all my flyers, but there's a lot that's lost. But,
what a gift. What a gift.
Thank you. Yes, and thank you for preserving.
Yes. on someone's shoulders. We all stand on someone's shoulders. We all stand on someone's shoulders. When we reach